What's up, everybody? I'm Phil. My co-host with me is the beautiful Samantha.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Today we're checking out F1 driver goes undercover in an amateur kart race. Now, we've been checking out a lot of racing content, which has been completely unfamiliar to us before we got into the channel. And we had no idea about F1. We had no idea about NASCAR. And this came up on trending content. It was just out there. It was seemingly really popular viewership. So I thought the title also was pretty cool, that an F1 driver is going to jump into an amateur kart race. I can only imagine how this is going to go, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely very interested to see how this plays out. Also, this visual on the screen is a little creepy. I'm like, maybe he's going to have like a full disguise.
I think that's where we're headed. It reminds me of one other one that Jeff Gordon did, and I think he came in, he had a disguise or something like that, and he went for a test drive, took the car out for a test drive, and freaked out the sales guy because he had no idea it was Jeff Gordon.
This friggin' NASCAR racer.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And so maybe we should check out that one. But you guys
I've
can
never
let us
seen
know
that.
down below. Sam has never seen it. It's been a long time since I saw that. I think it was a commercial or something like that. But anyways, this sounds cool. So let's check it out. F1 driver goes undercover in amateur kart race.
This is Ollie. He's a Formula One driver. And today, he's entering an amateur
Ollie.
kart race.
Oh, my knees.
Completely undercover.
Come on.
None of the other racers have a clue they're up against a pro. We've always wondered, if you dropped an F1 driver into a competitive amateur race, just how easy would it be for them to win? To find out, we disguised Ollie as a total beginner and gave him a 3-step mission. Step 1, qualify dead last without raising suspicion. Step 2, win the race from the back of the grid. And 3, reveal who he really is on the podium. But can he fool them all and win the race without getting caught?
Look at that disguise.
First up, we had to get Ollie into character, starting with a few key details to make the act believable.
Do you want a voice?
What do you think? I'll work on the voice.
Voice, name, character, backstory, anything.
Wow. Crazy what they can do.
Getting a haircut too. Win-win.
It's the neck. I can't get over the neck. It looks saggy. Sorry, Ollie. It's lovely. It looks great.
Whilst Ollie's makeover was now complete, and it was time to find out what the team thought of his disguise.
Looks good to
Probably
me.
the scariest thing I've ever seen. You don't look like you anymore. It's really freaking me out a little bit. I don't think I can look at you.
Do you like my neck? Feel my neck?
Oh, you don't like your neck. It's really freaking me out.
As part of our plan and to justify why cameras were filming at the track, I was going ahead of Ollie to be used as a decoy. Our film crew, who were dressed in staff clothing, were filming me for a promotional video for the karting track's social media. This was explained to those entering the race. But as you may have guessed, that's also a lie. It was important we didn't draw attention to Ollie and give the game away.
Here we are, just our very own Oliver Bearman.
As Ollie was on his way down to the track, he was adding some finishing touches to his disguise.
I'm going full old man style. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Good to go. And I'll be like texting like this.
It's so crazy what they can do with disguises.
Oh, I know.
Now, I mean, and you wouldn't really pay attention to it, right? Because it's just another person. You walk by them and you see them and they look a little older. You wouldn't be like inspecting somebody. But
No,
is that
you wouldn't
a
even be
disguise?
looking that hard.
No.
Half the time, like when I think about it, when I go out in public, I don't even really register with people around me. Like I know they're there, but I'm not like, if I walk to the next aisle in the grocery store, I don't even remember what that person looked like.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
and it's also because you're so much focused on our devices
Yeah.
now. But we see he zoomed in a little bit on the text there because he's a little bit older and, you know, your eyes maybe
Can't
not working
see.
as well. So
Yeah, that's hilarious.
playing into the character.
Now facing his first test, it was time to see if Ollie could hold
Hiya.
character.
She can't keep it together.
What session are you here for?
Hello. I'm here for the... I don't know.
If Ollie blows this
I don't
now,
know.
the whole thing will be ruined before it's even started.
For the sprint.
For the sprint. Have you been here before?
No.
No? Could I get a first name?
Are you here for the DMAX?
Can I get a first name?
Gerald.
And a last name?
Yeah, I believe it should be
Stevens.
Perfect. And then that is for you. It's your suit.
Is he old or is he a little slower? I don't know. I can't. There's
Maybe a little bit of
I
both.
think he's playing into it a little bit too much right now.
Your gloves and your balaclava.
As more people for the session turn up, it was time for a quick check-in with Ollie as he gets suited up in the changing room.
The accent's not very good. Got time to work. But every word I get better.
With only 10 minutes remaining until we start qualifying, I was starting to feel a little bit nervous for Ollie and myself.
If I don't crash, it's going to be a successful day. I'm not hoping for big things. I just want to get around in one piece. I'm not going to set any lap records, but you never know, someone on the grid might.
Pre-game nap.
To make things a bit more interesting and to really play on his old age, I challenged Ollie to sit on someone else's table and fall asleep.
Okay, right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I could please have all drivers here signed in for the 8 o'clock DMAX sprint race to please make their way to the briefing room.
Now it was time for the briefing session, where the field of drivers would be sat inches away from each other. This was the closest Ollie would get to these amateurs in his disguise. A lot was at stake for him to not blow his cover.
What's that, mate? Any tips? No tips for me. I'm not that great. Have you done it before?
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Been a while. Right, okay, ladies and gents, how are we doing today? We okay? You are in our brand new fleet of DMAX high performance karts today. All right, just earlier this week, we did have Ollie Bearman from the F1 world come and take them around the circuit. He is the current lap record holder, so that is absolutely the benchmark for you guys today.
Now it was time for qualifying. We had a 10-minute session to get the best lap time possible, which sets the grid for the race. For Ollie, his task was simple: be as slow as possible and qualify last.
What's your name?
Gerald Stevens.
So you call it 133.
133.
133.
Thanks, mate. Oh, my knees.
But
Good luck, love.
oh, this is going to be a challenge.
Over your steering wheel and
Seems like there's a little height difference between Ollie and Izzy.
Yeah, she seems pretty short and he seems pretty tall. I'm just dead. I don't even fell asleep at the table.
Yeah, he seems like he's having a lot of fun playing this role. Now, I'm not really sure about this amateur kart race stuff. This is the first time we were being exposed to it. I don't think you've ever heard of it before, right? I'm not sure, but I think one of my friends, her son might compete in this stuff. And I assume that it's kind of like the precursor to moving towards, getting into, NASCAR or, F Formula One style of cars, right? You're not going to jump into one of those cars right away. You got to kind of prove yourself and work up the ranks, I imagine. And also for younger kids, maybe, teenagers, this is where they start. So
Practice.
You guys give us more insights down below on the amateur kart race circuit. Seems pretty cool. Maybe I'm going to have a new hobby that I'm going to have to check out.
Go-kart racing?
Yeah, amateur kart racing.
I haven't been go-kart racing in so long.
I think the last time I had anything to do with this was Mario Kart. So I don't think it's the same ballpark.
Oh, my knees.
But
Good luck, love.
oh, this is going to be a challenge.
over your steering wheel and
Finally, Ollie was out on track. He's made it this far without getting noticed, and now all he had to do was look amateur enough on track to not get disqualified and place last.
Okay, so here we are then for this evening's DMAX sprint race.
They've even got commentators.
I'm just going to follow Ollie.
So it does seem as if we have a battle for last place at the moment between Gerald Stevens and Izzy Hammond.
Of course.
I'm having a good race with Izzy here.
How's he going to finish last if you finish last?
Sometimes are ever changing as the circuit does kind of improve with time. There's kart 133. That's Gerald Stevens just making contact with kart 157 there. Gerald is going to need to try and keep his nose clean to avoid any trouble with the stewards.
I don't think they're very happy with me.
There is kart 133 of Gerald Stevens, who very almost spins into Izzy Hammond.
That was quite close. Right, I'm gonna go in.
Now with my decoy mission complete and my heart rate way too high, I headed in to watch the action from afar and cheer on our old man.
I just don't know how he's not like racing to his full potential right now, because I'm super competitive, so I hate being bad at something. So I was getting really annoyed, and I'm thinking, how is he not driving, like overtaking everyone?
Because he
And
knows
people
he
are,
can beat them all.
Playing dirty out there.
So checkered flag goes out then. Your top three are Jill Martins, followed by Sienna Green, who manages to get herself into second place. There she is, travelling past turn 6 now, having to very, very carefully navigate her way around Gerald Stevens, who, I've got to be honest, is making himself look like nothing but a hazard on circuit here today. But checkered flag has gone out, and the grid is set for the race.
With qualifying complete and Ollie successfully managing to put in quite likely one of the worst results of his karting career, step 1 was complete. It was
Mission
time to see if Ollie, a Formula 1 driver, can really make his way from last to first in an amateur karting race.
Would you imagine if he does go to first?
What do you think, Sam? How's this going to go?
He's definitely going to win.
You think so?
100%.
The pro is going to show them how to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I can't wait to see the commentators' response.
Yeah, they're going to be like, what?
Clearly, they're not ready for what's coming, and they just gave him some heat by saying he was a hazard.
I'm also very excited to see the response from the people who probably think they're going to come first, and then they're going to be like...
Yeah, the competitive juices that Izzy was just talking about will be taking over in them. He's not worried. He in the warm-up, he's like, this is great. I get a feel for the track.
Yeah.
You know, I get to get my my bearings a little bit, my warm-up, and then I'm going to crush them all, and I'm not worried about it at all.
She seemed pretty relieved to get out of there, though.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get to work.
With Ollie taking up last position, the drivers will do a rolling start, waiting for the green light.
Rolling start. Interesting. Mario Kart.
So here we go then. Green flag is shown. Gil does get a very, very good start off the line. Sienna Green not so well there. She jumped the gun a little bit early and then refrained from jumping back on the power.
Okay, so the race has just begun. I can hear them talking about the old man at the back of the grid. That's our Gerald.
that.
He was so funny to drive behind during that practice. Like, he's basically on the racing line perfectly, but just insanely slow. So what those people on the grid must think of him, I don't know. But let's see if he can catch up and get to the front.
I think I see Gerald Stevens there making up a ridiculous amount of positions. I think he's made up around about 7 or 8 positions now on the opening lap alone. The old man, just 40 seconds into this race, is showing the kids how it's done there.
Like, he's literally making it look easy.
Seriously turn the wick up. As he crosses the line, he is now P9, so he has almost halved his grid position.
P8.
In just a lap, as he does make his way past another car going around turn 2 and turn 3.
I've really got to work here.
Very, very dominant display here. Does seem like the driver to watch so far. Between them, they are closing ever so slightly.
Come on, Gerald. Come on, Gerald.
And now coming out of turn 5 into towards turn 6. Gerald Stevens on the inside of cars 1, 5, 2.
Come on, come on.
Now the competitive
Down the
juices
inside
are
goes Gerald Stevens there. He's really showing the young guns how to do it.
Time to catch up.
Gerald Stevens using the old human aerodynamic DRS technique, ducking his head down towards the steering wheel, going down the main straight.
Best lap so far.
How many
I
laps
see
is it?
Gerald all over the back end of Hayden McCall going through turns 4 and 5. He's going to look to force Hayden into a mistake, no doubt at all. Hayden does go in defensive in towards turn 6, hardest braking zone on the circuit. There is Gerald, just sizing him up as we come around the final few corners. The exit out to turn 8 is the most important one. Gerald does get a fantastic exit, gets in the tow, the slipstream of the car ahead, and he's going to close that gap right down as the make the way into turn 1. If Gerald wants to get this move done, he's going to have to do it very, very quickly.
Oh, nice.
As he does get that move done.
Nice.
This is actually a really good race. I am locked in. This is better than the last few F1 races. This is where it's at.
5-second gap.
He's so good.
Completely and utterly turned around. No old man in Gerald's state should be competing like this.
Come on!
Ollie doesn't want to lose.
Then. So Gerald Stevens firmly in this fight for the lead now as they come around the final corner. What kind of exit is he going to be able to do?
So he's currently P3 just behind P2, and P2 is just behind P1. So I think this is it for our Gerald. Gerald or Gerard? Gerald. I forgot his name. I'm really proud of him though. He's smashing it. I think I've really committed to his character, and I genuinely think of him as a sweet little old man, and I really want him to do well. Oh, he's gonna do it.
2 laps to go.
Push me. Push me.
P2, a second between himself and Gil Martin's out front.
Okay, that's P2.
Last lap.
Gerald Stevens up the inside of Gil Martin in towards turn 4. The first man of the day to make his way past.
Whoa!
Damn.
Almost lost it. Kept it going. P1.
He's
out in
P1.
front.
He just got P1. How has he done that?
He went from last to first. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Stevens going to come across the line to take the checker flag and win.
He's done it. I cannot wait to see that old man take his helmet off and take P1.
I'm interested to see if we get anything from Ollie, if he says anything, to see, like, if that was exhilarating for him.
Yeah,
the fact that he, obviously didn't want to lose, and coming from last to first is not easy. But and he kept it, to the last lap. He was able to close it, but it was still competitive.
Yeah, he probably had so much fun doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm sweating.
If we could have a round of applause, please, as he makes his way back into the pit lane, Gerald Stevens.
Ollie had done it. Unbeknown to everyone, a Formula One driver had been fighting among them. Ollie proved he could start at the back of a grid and claim victory, all whilst being undetected. And now, all he needed to do was reveal to the group his true identity.
For Gerald Stevens. All
I'm
is
done
not
with
as
this
it
waddle.
seems.
This was it.
We do have an imposter among us.
The moment we've been waiting for. Surely they can't still think he's an old man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ollie Bearman.
Sorry, everyone. You two are incredibly fast. I was giving it my everything to catch you. So good job, and best of luck for the future. Thank you.
I'm surprised there wasn't like a bigger reaction than that. Like
Yeah.
people be like, "What?"
Maybe they were still confused, or because of
In shock.
his appearance.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know much about Ollie, in his career in F1, so you guys can give some insights
Yeah.
down below. And Sam, what are your thoughts on the video?
I thought it was good. It was fun to watch. Kept my interest the whole time. Made me interested in more about his story, as well as this like kart racing thing. Seems cool.
Well, you guys can let us know about those down below. We appreciate your insights. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Give us more F1 recommendations, NASCAR recommendations down below. Love checking this stuff out. It's so entertaining. So give us the recommendations down below. Like button, subscribe. Great day. See you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.